It is not our lack of companionship that makes us lonely, but our inability to be alone, writes the insightful thinker Richard Yates. Society often pushes us towards romantic relationships as the key to happiness. But what if choosing to be single was actually a liberating choice? Being single is often seen as a sign that something is missing from your life, leading to awkward conversations and unsolicited matchmaking attempts. However, research and experiences show numerous benefits to being unattached, such as personal growth and financial freedom. Today, we're not just going to discuss why these societal pressures are misplaced. We're going to show you why, sometimes, it's genuinely better to be alone. If you've ever felt uncertain about embracing your single status, or if you're just curious about what a solo journey might offer, stick around. These 9 reasons might just change the way you think about being single. Let's get started. 1. The stress of love. Love, while often celebrated as one of life's most enriching experiences, comes with its own set of challenges. It's true that falling in love can fill life with excitement and joy, but it's equally important to acknowledge the less discussed side: stress. When in a relationship, the pressure to maintain harmony, alongside the inevitable anxieties and tensions, can be overwhelming. Think about the last time you were in a relationship. Do you recall those moments of self-doubt when you wondered how your partner truly felt about you? Or those instances of frustration and resentment that surfaced during arguments or misunderstandings, potentially leading to emotional distance? Moreover, some relationships endure prolonged rough patches where the stress becomes so intense that neither partner feels like themselves anymore. This can leave one feeling drained and unsure, a shadow of one's vibrant self. This isn't to say that love isn't worth pursuing, but the truth is, it demands a great deal from us, emotionally and mentally. Now imagine being single and consider the difference. Being single frees you from these layers of stress related to romantic entanglements, without the constant worry about another person's feelings and the relationship dynamics. You have more space to focus on yourself and your personal growth. Think of Sarah, a young graphic designer who chose to embrace her single status after several tumultuous relationships. Freed from the stress of her romantic life, she found herself more creative and productive at work, and even launched a successful online store for her artwork. This raises an essential question. If being in love isn't a priority for you at this moment, could embracing singlehood mean embracing a less stressed, more fulfilling life? Reflect on this and consider how being single could possibly reshape your daily life and the pursuit of your personal goals. In essence, while the societal narrative often champions romantic love as the pinnacle of personal achievement and happiness, it's crucial to remember that being single is not just a status. It's an opportunity. It's an opportunity to explore life without the added emotional labor that relationships typically entail. As you navigate your path, remember that the value of your life experience is not diminished by your relationship status, but enriched by the growth and peace you cultivate within yourself. 2. Freedom to grow. The American Psychological Association has found that individuals experience significant personal growth when they are not tethered by the commitments of a relationship. This observation isn't to undermine the value of romantic partnerships, which indeed foster growth in social and domestic spheres. However, for those particularly keen on self-improvement, the dynamics of a relationship can sometimes pose as more of a challenge than a benefit. When you're single, the world offers a broader stage for your personal development. Without the need to synchronize your life's ambitions with someone else's, you have the unique opportunity to explore, experiment, and evolve in ways that are entirely self-directed. Think about it. The freedom to pursue your dreams, to make decisions that are unapologetically yours, and to navigate your journey without compromise. Isn't there something profoundly liberating about that? Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." When you're single, you can harness the time that might otherwise be spent on negotiating and accommodating another's life into your own pursuits. This isn't about being selfish. It's about self-preservation and growth. Now, consider your own life. Are there dreams or ambitions you've set aside because they didn't fit into the framework of a partnership? What could you rediscover about yourself if you channeled all your energies into what truly moves you? Being committed to yourself means having a relationship with your desires, your curiosities, and your long-term growth. Engage with these ideas and ask yourself, how could being single serve your personal growth? Reflect on this as we continue to explore more reasons why being single might just be the key to unlocking a more profound, fulfilling life. Let's keep this journey of exploration going, and remember, the path to personal growth is often less traveled, but it is rich with the rewards of self-discovery and freedom. 3. Soul responsibility. Exploring of singlehood unveils a myriad of unacknowledged benefits, particularly when it comes to personal development and independence. It's here, in the uncharted waters of solitude, that one discovers the profound strength derived from self-reliance. As Marcus Aurelius once noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This encapsulates the essence of soul responsibility, a pivotal aspect of being single that not only fosters independence but molds a robust, self-sufficient character. When you navigate life solo, every decision, from the mundane to the monumental, rests solely in your hands. The absence of a partner means all tasks, from fixing a leaky faucet to planning a budget, become personal duties. While this might seem daunting at first, it presents a golden opportunity to hone skills and grow in ways previously unimagined. In a relationship, it's easy to lean on a partner, letting their strengths cover our shortcomings. However, this dependency often stunts personal growth as we shirk from tasks that seem outside our comfort zone. Consider the man who never learned to cook because his partner always took the reins in the kitchen, or the individual who relied on their significant other to handle all financial matters. In singlehood, these tasks become personal challenges, pushing one to learn and adapt. Each new skill mastered and obstacle overcome not only enhances practical abilities, but also builds mental resilience. It's a vivid reminder that, as John Donne famously wrote, "No man is an island, yet our capacity to stand alone shapes our competence and confidence." The modern single man finds in his solitude not loneliness, but a canvas for personal development. Each day is an opportunity to build a life not just lived, but mastered. The stories of those who found their greatest strengths in times of solitude are numerous and inspiring. They echo the timeless truth that while human companionship is valuable, the relationship with oneself is crucial. As you forge ahead in your journey of singlehood, remember that the skills and resilience you develop now lay the foundation for all future relationships, both personal and professional. Embrace this time to explore, to grow, and to thrive independently, ensuring that when or if you choose to partner again, it will be from a position of strength and not necessity. This approach not only enhances your quality of life but also prepares you to contribute more fully to any partnership you may enter in the future. 4. Financial expansion. Do you ever wonder about the cost of companionship? It's not just about the emotional investments, but also the literal financial toll it can take. Relationships, while enriching, can indeed be quite costly. Consider the regular expenses: dining at upscale restaurants, buying thoughtful gifts, and planning memorable experiences. These activities are wonderful, but they do add up, often causing many to allocate a significant portion of their earnings just to sustain these romantic endeavors. On the flip side, embracing the single life can be an unexpected route to financial freedom. When you're single, the obligation to merge finances, purchase gifts, or orchestrate lavish dates vanishes. You're in full control of your financial realm, free to save or spend as you see fit on your personal goals and dreams. This isn't just about having extra cash. It's about the freedom and autonomy that come with financial independence. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." If your goal is to achieve financial stability and peace of mind, Being single might not just be a lifestyle choice, it could be a strategic decision. So let me ask you, if achieving financial peace and retaining control over your personal expenses brings you joy, why not consider the liberating benefits of being single? Whether you're redirecting funds towards personal development, travel, or saving for a secure future, the single life offers a unique opportunity to fortify your financial well-being without the intricate web of shared expenses. This perspective isn't about eschewing relationships, but rather about valuing your own peace and prosperity. Could this financial freedom be the key to a happier, more self-sufficient you? Join us on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth by subscribing to our channel, The Journey of Wisdom, and turning on notifications. Together, let's explore how the principles of Stoicism can guide us to a more fulfilled and independent life. Subscribe to Stoic in Your Life and turn on notifications to stay updated on how Stoicism can guide you through the ebbs and flows of being joyfully single. Together, let's embrace the path of self-reliance and peace, discovering the ample forms of joy the world has to offer when we're brave enough to explore it alone. And now let's continue the journey together. 5. Reasons to socialize. One often overlooked perk of being single is the freedom it affords you to expand your social horizons. When you're part of a couple, your days may largely revolve around your partner, with established friendships and family ties filling most of the remaining gaps. This often leaves little space for new connections. However, embracing singlehood opens up a myriad of social opportunities that wouldn't be as accessible otherwise. It's not just about having the time, it's about having the space in your life to welcome new experiences and people from diverse backgrounds. If you're single, you might find yourself more open to striking up conversations, attending social gatherings, or joining clubs that pique your interest. Each of these connections is a doorway to new experiences, learnings, and perhaps a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Being single doesn't mean you're constantly throwing lavish parties or that you become an overnight social butterfly. Rather, it offers a unique vantage point from which to engage with the world in ways that are often unfeasible when in a committed relationship. Consider this. When was the last time you made a new friend? Or when did you last explore a hobby that wasn't influenced by someone else's interests? The freedom of being single means you can pursue these connections and interests without having to balance them against a partner's needs or schedules. But what does this mean for you in modern life? Imagine a scenario where you decide to join a local book club or a fitness class at your gym. Here, not only do you get to indulge in your personal interests, but you also meet others who share those passions. These are the kinds of rich, fulfilling interactions that can significantly enhance your social well-being and expand your personal growth. They're invaluable for cultivating a diverse and robust social network, one that enriches your life and broadens your perspective. So why not ask yourself, are there interests I've been neglecting? Could expanding my social circles enrich my life in unexpected ways? Embrace the possibilities that come with being single. It's not just about meeting new people, it's about discovering new facets of your identity and what makes you thrive. In conclusion, while being single might not make you the life of every party, it certainly opens up a landscape teeming with potential for personal growth and social exploration. The key takeaway? If you value personal development and diverse social experiences, staying single could be a surprisingly effective way to achieve these goals. This way, you're not just building relationships, you're also building yourself. 6. Selective Company. When you embrace the single life, you unlock a unique power over your social landscape, gaining the liberty to shape it precisely to your preferences. This newfound freedom allows you to curate your social circle with intention, ensuring that the people you spend time with add value and joy to your life. In contrast, being part of a couple often means inheriting your partner's social commitments and circles. Suddenly, you find yourself attending gatherings out of obligation, participating in activities that might not resonate with your personal interests. It's not just about managing your own social endeavors, but also balancing those of your partner, effectively doubling your social obligations. As a single individual, your calendar is yours to command. This autonomy in decision-making means you can opt for solitude when you need to recharge or choose to engage socially when you crave company, without the need to justify your choices to anyone else. Have you ever felt the relief of a canceled plan? That's a small taste of what being single can offer. The freedom to say no to plans without guilt, to prioritize your well-being and interests. Sarah, a graphic designer who found herself single after a long-term relationship. Initially, she worried about loneliness, but soon realized the freedom she had gained. She started attending yoga classes and art workshops, interests she had put aside during her relationship. Through these activities, not only did she nurture her passions, but she also formed a network of friends who shared her interests, rather than merely filling her social calendar with her partner's preferences. This scenario prompts an important reflection. How much of your current social life is a true reflection of your interests, and how much is influenced by the expectations of others? Being single isn't just about solitude. It's about rediscovering and honoring your own interests without compromise. The key takeaway is clear. Being single offers a unique opportunity to become selective. Not just about who you spend your time with, but also how you spend it. It's about making choices that align with your personal growth and happiness, unswayed by the obligations that come with a partnership. So, as you navigate your single life, ask yourself, am I building the life I want, or am I just attending to the preferences of others? This question isn't just about assessing your current state, but about directing your future, ensuring each social interaction is meaningful and self-affirming. 7. Solitary growth. Being single isn't just a status, it's an opportunity for personal and professional flourishing that many overlook. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In the context of single life, this could not be more true, particularly when we consider the realm of personal growth and career advancement. The concept of solitary growth sheds light on a fascinating aspect of being single. While there's no concrete evidence to declare that singles are outright more successful than their coupled counterparts, it's undeniable that they possess a unique set of opportunities for career progression. Singles often find themselves with an abundance of time, energy, and freedom, 3 essential ingredients that fuel ambition and productivity. This surplus allows them to engage deeply with their work, learn new skills, and chase professional ambitions with a vigor often dampened by the compromises inherent in relationships. Moreover, when we delve into the pursuits of passions and hobbies, these too tend to bloom in the fertile soil of solitude. There's a certain liberty in being able to dedicate oneself wholly to personal interest without the need to balance these pursuits with the emotional and time commitments required by a partner. As a result, many single individuals experience a rapid rate of personal development and fulfillment that can sometimes be constrained by relationship dynamics. It's important to consider that while relationships offer their own rich rewards and opportunities for growth, the single life is not merely a gap between partnerships, but a phase rich with potential for self-discovery and achievement. This is not to say that being single is inherently better, but rather that it offers specific advantages that can lead to substantial personal and professional growth. In today's fast-paced world, where personal and professional development are often paramount, embracing the single life can be seen not just as a situation to be navigated, but as an advantageous state that can significantly contribute to one's long-term aspirations. Whether it's advancing in your career, mastering a new skill, or simply growing more in tune with your own desires and ambitions, single life provides a unique platform to enhance these aspects without the distractions or compromises often found in romantic relationships. To all the single gentlemen out there, remember what Jean-Paul Sartre said, "Freedom is what you do with what's been done to you." In your hands, singlehood is not a sentence, but an opportunity to sculpt a life of richness and achievement. As you navigate this journey, consider how this time of your life can be used to propel yourself toward your goals with a kind of focus and dedication that is uniquely available to you now. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. Before we proceed to our next topic, I want to take a moment to thank you for being part of our community. It's truly rewarding to share this space with you. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts. If you're not sure what to write, you can simply comment, "I am a newbie," if you're new here, or I am Stoic if you've been part of our journey for some time. Your participation is not just a sign of your involvement. It greatly inspires and motivates us. Now let's continue our journey together, shall we? 8. Singles fitness. In the realm of health and wellness, being single may surprisingly hold the upper hand. According to a compelling 2015 study published in the journal Social Science and Medicine, single individuals are more likely to adhere to regular fitness routines and maintain healthier lifestyles compared to their coupled counterparts. This research sheds light on a significant but often overlooked benefit of singlehood: autonomy over one's physical well-being. When in a relationship, it's common to settle into a comfortable routine that might sideline personal fitness ambitions. The demands of partnership can lead many to neglect their own health priorities, prioritizing relational harmony over personal well-being. In contrast, single people often retain greater control over their time and choices. Without the obligation to synchronize schedules or dietary preferences, they can more easily commit to regular gym sessions, adventurous outdoor activities, or simply more consistent health-focused routines. Furthermore, single individuals often have the flexibility to design their lifestyles around their personal fitness goals. Whether it's choosing to wake up early for a brisk run or attending late-night yoga classes, the absence of relational obligations frees up time that might otherwise be allocated to couple-focused activities. In essence, singlehood offers a unique opportunity to cultivate a lifestyle that fully embraces physical fitness and personal health. This idea is echoed by the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who once said, "It is not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." Applying this to modern life, singlehood should not be seen as a time of lack, but as an opportunity to focus on self-improvement and personal growth. The autonomy of being single allows for a tailored approach to wellness that can lead to better physical health and a more fulfilling life. In today's fast-paced world, where personal well-being often takes a backseat to other priorities, being single offers a unique advantage. It is a state that not only promotes self-awareness and personal development, but also encourages a healthier lifestyle that might be harder to maintain in a relationship. As you navigate the waters of singlehood, remember that this time can be strategically used to enhance your physical fitness and overall health, aligning with a Stoic perspective of using every circumstance as a chance to fortify one's character and life. Thus, for those who are single and sometimes wonder about the benefits, consider your fitness and health regimen as a prime area where you might just be having the upper hand. Embrace this time to focus on your health, knowing that it's not only about staying in shape, but also about cultivating a life that thrives on independence and personal wellness. 9. Dynamic risks. Have you ever wondered why embracing the solo journey might just be your ticket to a more fulfilling life? Let's delve into the art of being single, not as a status, but as a strategic choice for personal growth and freedom. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This timeless wisdom from Stoic philosophy resonates deeply when considering the vibrant lives of single individuals who often explore life's possibilities with an open mind. Studies suggest that single people are generally more open to new experiences and ideas compared to those in relationships. This openness often leads them to embrace different perspectives and seek out new adventures without the constraints of compromising with a partner. Why is this significant? It's because being single offers the unique advantage of personal autonomy, allowing individuals to make life-changing decisions swiftly and freely. Imagine the possibility of relocating to a new country on a whim, or pursuing a long-held dream without the need to negotiate or align with someone else's life plan. The independence to take such dynamic risks can lead to profound personal growth and unexpected opportunities. Moreover, while relationships undoubtedly bring joy and companionship, the freedom of being single fosters a different kind of happiness. It's a form of joy that comes from self-discovery and the unbridled pursuit of one's passions. Being single enables you to cultivate resilience and develop a deep understanding of who you truly are, which is often crowded out in the compromises of coupledom. So, I pose this question to you. What could you discover about yourself if you step it out of the shadow of partnership and into the light of personal independence? By choosing to explore life solo, you might just find that the most significant relationship you will ever have is the one with yourself. Join us on this journey of self-discovery and personal empowerment. 10. Ultimate flexibility. In the realm of singlehood, one discovers the sheer magnitude of personal freedom, a treasure trove of possibilities that remains unbound by the intricate negotiations of partnership. Single life isn't merely a status. It's an open-ended journey where every day presents a blank canvas. Whether it's the impulsive decision to relocate cities, pivot career paths, or immerse oneself in a new hobby, these choices are yours and yours alone, unfiltered through the prism of partnership responsibilities. Marcus Aurelius once noted, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This epitomizes the single life, where the sole consensus required is with oneself, offering a profound sense of autonomy. This autonomy extends beyond the seismic life changes and seeps into the minutiae of daily existence. The decision of where to dine, which film to queue up, or how to while away the twilight hours are all dictated by personal preference, unswayed by the need to compromise. Such liberty in daily choices fosters a heightened sense of self-reliance and empowerment. As you craft your days with individual intent, life becomes a personal narrative, authored solely by you. It's a form of empowerment that is increasingly relevant in today's fast-paced world, where personal fulfillment and self-discovery are paramount. Living single thus aligns seamlessly with the modern pursuit of personal growth and self-actualization. It affords one the unique opportunity to explore life's vast potential without the tether of accommodating another's life plan. This is not to say that relationships diminish one's growth, but rather, singlehood offers a different path to self-discovery, one that is decorated with the spoils of personal choice and freedom. As you navigate through the currents of life's possibilities, remember the words of Jean-Paul Sartre. Freedom is what you do with what's been done to you. In singlehood, you find the freedom to sculpt your life's trajectory, one decision at a time, ensuring each step resonates with your deepest desires and aspirations. This path is not just about embracing solitude. It's about celebrating the profound depth of personal freedom and the infinite opportunities it presents. 11. Personal space and peace. Imagine the sheer tranquility of coming home to a space that is entirely your own. This is one of the compelling reasons why being single can be profoundly peaceful. When you live alone, you hold the reins over your environment, crafting it precisely to your liking. Whether it's maintaining the pristine order of your minimalist studio or turning up the volume on your favorite playlist without a second thought, the choices are yours alone. This autonomy isn't just about preferences in decor or music. It's about the profound peace that comes from being the sole architect of your surroundings. Now, consider the story of Alex, a graphic designer who cherished her creative freedom but often found herself stifled in past relationships. Living alone, Alex transformed her apartment into a vibrant canvas of her personality, with walls adorned with her artwork and inspirational quotes that sparked her creativity. Her home became a sanctuary where she could work late into the night or start early without disrupting anyone's sleep or being confined by someone else's schedule. Her productivity and satisfaction soared, underscoring how personal space can directly influence personal growth and happiness. In your own life, how often have you compromised your comfort for the sake of harmony at home? Being single eliminates small daily conflicts over domestic issues like chores or how to best use shared spaces, which can significantly reduce stress levels. This absence of friction can lead to higher levels of well-being, as the energy typically spent on negotiation or compromise can be redirected towards more fulfilling personal endeavors. This narrative isn't just about enjoying solitude. It's about understanding the value of personal peace and how it contributes to our overall well-being. Single life offers a unique opportunity to cultivate a living environment that fully aligns with one's individual needs and aspirations, potentially leading to a more serene and ordered life. So, ask yourself, When was the last time you felt complete peace in your personal environment? Could embracing more solitude amplify your well-being? Whether you're single by choice or circumstance, consider the profound benefits of personal space and peace in crafting a life that feels authentically yours. Remember, the way we shape our spaces is often a reflection of how we shape our lives. Make sure yours is designed to support your ultimate well-being. 12. Unfiltered personal development. Being single isn't just a status, it's an opportunity for unfiltered personal development. When you're single, there's a unique chance to engage deeply with your own thoughts, beliefs, and values without having to compromise for a partner. This profound level of self-exploration can lead to significant personal growth and self-awareness. Consider this. Without the influence or disruptions introduced by someone else's perspective, how truly aligned are you with your own aspirations? Moreover, when you're single, you often have more freedom to explore spirituality, dive into personal projects, or develop new philosophies. There's no need to align with someone else's views unless you choose to, allowing your personal journey to be as authentic and fulfilling as possible. Your growth and development are dictated entirely by your own aspirations and timelines, not by mutual agreements or shared paths. Now let's reflect on the power of independence. A Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." He believed that true freedom comes from within, from mastering our responses and choosing our path independently of external influences. How can you apply this Stoic wisdom to enjoy and maximize your single life? Being single also encourages you to cultivate stronger relationships outside of a romantic context. Friendships and familial relationships can become more focused and deeper as you invest more time and energy into them. How might these relationships improve if they were your primary emotional focus? Financial independence is another significant advantage. Without the need to support a partner, you might find it easier to manage your finances according to your own goals and dreams. Have you ever considered how financial autonomy could empower you to make choices that are purely your own? Personal space and time are luxuries that being single affords more generously. With this space, you can create a living environment that completely reflects your personal taste and schedule, your time to suit only your needs and desires. What would you do with this kind of freedom? Furthermore, the single life lets you embrace self-discovery and the courage to make life-changing decisions without consulting a partner. Every choice, from career moves to travel plans, is yours alone to make. This autonomy can be incredibly empowering. Do you feel ready to take that leap? Singlehood also offers the flexibility to experiment and take risks, be it in your career, your hobbies, or your personal life. How might taking a risk look different if you didn't have to consider a partner's perspective? Lastly, being single is an excellent time for self-improvement. It's an uninterrupted period to develop skills, cultivate personal health, and pursue educational opportunities, growth that is self-directed and immensely rewarding. What new skill or hobby would you pursue if your time were entirely your own? As we wrap up, I want you to ponder this open-ended question. What aspects of being single do you find most beneficial or challenging? And how can you leverage this time to foster personal growth and resilience? Remember, the journey of self-discovery and independence is not just about being alone, it's about getting to know yourself deeply and crafting a life that resonates with your truest self. Join us next time as we continue to explore and discuss the philosophies that shape our lives. Thank you for tuning in, and remember to embrace your path wherever it may lead. As we've explored today, being single isn't just a status. It's a journey towards self-discovery and personal freedom. Each of the 9 reasons we discussed showcases the unique benefits that come with embracing solitude. Whether it's fostering personal growth, maintaining a healthier lifestyle, or enjoying the financial and emotional independence, the single life offers opportunities to develop in ways that being in a relationship might not. If you've enjoyed this exploration of why it's often better to be single, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic in Your Life for more insights. Also, make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos where we continue to dive deep into the wisdom of living a fulfilled and resilient life, all on your own terms.